Good morning, students. Let us begin our chemistry class and chapter acid, bases, and salt. Already we have started this chapter previously and video is uploaded. If you want to watch previous videos, you can easily watch it. Now, if we are talking about acids, what are acids? See, acid is a substance that releases hydrogen ion in an aqueous solution. This we know. But according to Arrhenius theory, he has given that the substance that dissociate in water to produce ions, they are known as acids. Okay, and hydrogen ions or hydronium ions depends. Now see, whenever hydrogen ions dissociates, it depends what amount of hydrogen ion is released, and when acid is dissolved in water, it dissociates. See, there is difference between ionization and dissociation. Acid ionized into hydrogen and other component, like take example of HBr. It will dissociate into hydrogen ion and bromine ion. Acetic acid, it will dissociate into acetate ion and hydrogen ion. Now, depending upon the percentage of hydrogen ion ionization, acid may be strong or weak. So, strong acids are the acids which breaks down completely in water. Means when acid is dissolved in water, it completely dissociates. 100% dissociation takes place. No more hydrogen ions are present in that solution. Okay, that will be strong acid. While weak acids are the acids which dissociate partially in water. It means that still there is a chances of release of hydrogen ion. They does not get dissociate completely when they are dissolved in water, or they release hydrogen ion in less amount in comparison to the strong acid. Okay, so strong acid and weak acid, these are how determine whether it is a strong acid or a weak acid. It is determined by the ionization rate. Acids are sour in taste and they react with metal and metal carbonates to produce hydrogen gas. We can easily check also, there is test for the release of hydrogen gas. They are sour in taste. Many times it is asked, what is the property? See, whenever you are writing properties of acid, it should be very clear whether you are writing physical properties or chemical properties. There is different. When we are talking about that it is sour in taste, bases are bitter in taste, these are the physical quantity. But remember, never try to taste. Okay, whatever acid in daily use we are using, that is a different thing. But in lab, never try to touch concentrated acid or even taste, because it is very dangerous. Okay, so obviously some other properties should be there by which we can easily identify. Now, like we take lemon juice, lemon, in that citric acid is present. In our stomach also we have studied hydrochloric acid is present. Vinegar is a dilute acetic acid. Similarly, soap, it is basic in nature. Baking soda, antacids, these are used to remove acidity in stomach, because all these are basic in nature and they neutralizes acid and give relief. Now, just now I am telling you physical and chemical properties. See, we can easily compare the physical properties of acid and bases. Like acids are sour, bases are bitter. Texture, bases are soapy in touch. And if the pH value is less than 7, then it will be acidic in nature, and more than 7, then it will be basic in nature. Now, some properties are similar also. Both are soluble in water, they conduct electricity, and they are corrosive in nature. Corrosive in nature means it causes harmful effect. It burns your skin. Now, chemical properties. Acids corrodes metal. Okay, while bases does not have these properties. Acids reacts with metal to release hydrogen gas, which can be tested by pop-up sound. And acid turns litmus paper red. It will turn blue litmus red, and bases will turn red litmus blue. So easily we can compare physical and chemical properties. Now, just now I have told you dissociation and association. See, dissociation means when ions get separated, when it is dissolved in water. And when we are talking about compounds, it should be ionic compound, then only it will dissociate. While if we are talking about ionization, so in that, compound is converted into its ions. Obviously, they are same thing, but little bit differences there. Just now, pH, power of hydrogen ion. This only, the value of pH decides whether the given substance is acidic in nature, neutral, or basic in nature. If pH value is 7, then it is neutral in nature. Now, how we are going to calculate? Suppose I have given you the pH of substance is 10 power 7. So, easily we can say that the concentration, or we can say pH of that particular substance is 7. Okay, log of 10 power 7 equals to 7. So that if I am telling you that it is 7, it means it is neutral in nature. See, if 10 power 2, then pH will be 2 and it is acidic in nature. If hydrogen ion concentration is 10 power 10, then the pH value of that particular substance is 10 and it will be basic in nature. So, acids consist of hydrogen and a non-metal. And oxyacids, see, two types of acids I am telling you. Simple, which are like HCl, HBr, all these, okay. And other is oxyacids. It consists of hydrogen ion and polyatomic ions. Similarly, oxyacids can be identified by polyatomic ions. Okay, like I'm telling you, acetic acid. So, acetic acid, oxyacid. So, acetic acid, it is a polyatomic ion is there. So, it is a oxyacid. Okay. Now, strength of acid and base are determined by ability to ionize. How strong an acid or a base is, it depends whether it is completely ionizing in water or it is partially ionizing. Okay, on that basis, it is termed as strong or weak acid. See, strong acids or strong base, it dissociate completely, that is 100%, while weak acids and weak bases, they partially ionize in water. And some of the molecules remain in its neutral compound. That's why double arrow is given. Means the reaction is reversed also. So they combine together and form the compound. So it is reversible reaction. So all these are the general properties we have discussed of acids and bases. And if you want the detail of this chapter, you can watch the other videos which I have uploaded and go through it properly. It is very important chapter. We have done salts also. So go through all the properties and preparation of salt. Thank you. Have a nice day.